Podcast. This is episode 900 and we're here live in Southwest Florida in my studio. If you are joining me live, please say hello. Let me know if you are crafting this morning. Let me know if you have questions for me. I wanted to go over a few more things about color today with the 60 colors of Be So Baby yarn, especially since we have a pattern that uses 5 colors that just came out, the Camilla Tunisian cardigan. Hi, sweet Melissa, Diamond Girl, Sabrina, good morning. Hi, Sabrina, Suzanne, good morning, Grace and Naomi, Christine, Claudia, Constance, Lisa, Carrie, Joe, good morning, Rita, Kira and Jeet, good morning, everybody. Hi, Judy and Sabrina, Patricia, Wendy, thank you, Patricia. This dress is my newest find on Amazon. You can find it in my Amazon shop, amazon.com/shop/Kristin Omdahl. And those of you that have been following me a long time know that my absolute favorite type of a dress is a wrap dress. So this is one piece like a robe that you put one side here, one side there, wrap, and then ties in the back. I think the ties are long enough that you could actually, better be careful, the ties, once I untie it, it could come untied. Once you wrap it, I think you could tie it in the front too. Yeah, the ties are just a little bit shorter if you tied them in the front, but you could totally tie it in the front. A couple of things that I absolutely love about this particular dress is that it has a high-low hem. Can you see the hem? So on the hem, it has a ruffle that starts here and goes all the way down around the back and then back up to the front again. But do you see how it comes to a V in the front? I think that particular hemline, I'm not always a fan of a high-low hem, but this particular one, I think with the inverted V at the bottom hem, along with the V here, or along with the V neckline, I think this is so flattering with a cinched waist. I think that it really accentuates curves. I think that it's extremely flattering, and one of the things that I love the most about wrap dresses is that they're customizable. There is no fixed size. You wrap it and tie it. If your stomach is bloated, it'll fit. If your stomach is not bloated, it'll fit. If you gain a couple pounds, it'll fit. If you lose a couple pounds, it'll fit. It's very adjustable because it is a wrap style, not a faux wrap style. This is a proper wrap style dress. You don't suppose you can see there is a hole here because see the hole? That's where one half of the strap goes through. And so I've seen it tied in the front here, and I've seen it tied in the back with longer ties. Either way, it's adorable. And it does have a fluttery sleeve here, so it's a little bit of a gathered fabric here for a flutter sleeve and comes below that widest point of your arm. Super, super flattering. I bought the size large. It comes in a pretty decent size range. I love it. So I got the light blue floral one. There were several other colors to choose from too. Yes, isn't that color board amazing, Linda? Yes. I added the link. It's in there, Judy. It's in my shop. I put it in there this morning. I'll look it up. I put it in my shop this morning. Here it is. Let's see. It's $39, 100% rayon. It probably needs ironing. I did not iron it. You can find all the details about the dress at the link. I put the link in the video, in the live chat, and we'll put it in the show notes as well. Hi, Teresa. Good morning. Okay, so last week we talked a lot about the color board and choosing colors based on color theory, right? We talked about complementary colors. We talked about split complementary. We talked about triad and tetrad, choosing 3s and 4s based on different positions in the color wheel. And one of the things that I wanted to touch base on, but we didn't, was how you can use nature as inspiration for your colors as well. And a couple of people had requested talking about greens, and the best way I can describe talking about green is that green is Mother Nature's neutral, right? You've got all sorts of greens and browns in nature, whether you're looking at stems and branches and trunks or leaves of any plant, whether it's a flowering plant or just a regular leaf plant. There are all sorts of greens that I would consider, if you're looking to do a green palette, think of the greens as your nature tones or your neutrals in nature. And so when you think of it that way, then it's a lot easier to think of ways to combine colors with green, because what flowers don't go with their leaves, right? All flowers complement their leaves. So when you think of it that way, it can be a lot of fun to look at color theory from a Mother Nature point of view. So let's look at the color board here now, and let's go over our greens real quick. We have the yellow, we have more of a yellow-green family here, and proper green, blue-green. So when you're going across the color spectrum, it goes red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. So green is between yellow and blue, and so depending on where along the spectrum or the timeline, so to speak, the green falls. Is it more yellow or more blue? It affects what tone and shade the green has. So in our yellow greens here, we've got Dijon, chartreuse, lime, grass, and olive. Then this is more of our true green family here. We've got dark sage, forest green, clover, emerald green, spring green, and mint green. And then in our blue-green family here, we've got peacock, teal, splash, jade green, aquamarine, turquoise, and robin egg blue. So when I'm going to say I would like to explore something with, I think we'll do something with these greens down here, and we'll do something with these greens up here. And first I'm going to start with forest green. And especially like if you were going to be painting a floral scape, you would have a highlight and a low light for shadows and highlights and shadows for anything you're doing, whether you're doing the greens for the leaves or the colors for the flowers. So if we were going to do a highlight for the forest green, we could go in a number of directions. We could go as light as mint green, okay, for our highlight. And then I was thinking we could do something in the burgundy. No, hold on a second. Yeah, burgundy, coral, and salmon. Let's get all these over. This reminds me a lot of the Tropical Nights collection that I did for my Spoonflower shop and for our bag collection. We could even put the highlight on the other side. Nope, I liked it the other. Oh, we could even go, hold on a second. If you wanted, you could do high contrast, like dark, light, dark, light. You could go in that way, or we could go dark, light, and then back to dark as well. Let's try that. That's pretty too. Is that showing up pretty well on the board? I could bring it a little closer, I think. Let's try bringing it a little closer. There. Where did my pin come out? I'll put it back there. Okay. So hopefully you can see those. What do you think? Do you like that color combination? Kind of fun, right? Kind of like a darker, shadowy kind of a hibiscus, like a really sexy Tropical Nights kind of a collection, kind of a color palette. All right, so let's try, and then let's try going, even, I think those three colors are still pretty for a floral. So let's try, I think that these greens might be really interesting for the highlight and shadow as well. This is grass green and lime green. Even just popping in the different greens, it still looks pretty with all of those as well. And I do think we could swap out burgundy for one of the brighter. So we could go with Tropical Punch instead. I think that's really pretty too. Oh, there's where my, oh, did it go there? No, it goes here. There. See, so now we have Tropical Punch, Coral, Salmon, Lime Green, and Grass Green. So let's try a different color for flowers as well. And you could mix and match colors. What if we were doing zinnias or something that has multicolors in the flowers? Or let's say you wanted to stay tonal in one family and you wanted to go more inspired by lilacs or something. You could, let's keep those same greens now, and then just, you could pull 3 purples and just stay all in one family of colors. Hold on. So there. Let's see, I'm thinking we could go something even lighter. You could even, if you were truly wanting to stick with lilacs, you could be more, you could go even into, you could do white as the last color, or maybe ecru. Even ecru would be pretty. Okay, so then now we have grass green, lime, violet, lilac, and ecru. Or let's swap out the ecru for orchid. I think that's still really pretty. And then you could also consider, move that one down just a little bit, or you could consider doing it with snowflake. I think all 3 of those are great combinations. I think all 3 of those are great combinations with the greens. Let's see. But we could go into, we could do pinks, we could do blues, we could do yellows, or like I was saying, what if we wanted to do more of a wildflower combination? So then you could do a yellow, you could do a yellow, a purple, and a pink. And that's reminding me more of like a zinnia or some other type of flower. Yes, we'll do rose next, definitely. So this is grass green, lime green, sunshine yellow, violet, and tropical punch. Okay, so now I'm gonna put these back though, because I want to stay situated, because I want you to be able to see all the colors even if we're not using them. So I'm gonna put them back on the board real quick. Oh, and don't shrug off variegateds here too. Variegateds are multicolored flowers that totally look good with all the greens as well. That's Mardi Gras. Okay, I think I'll leave that one up there. So someone suggested rose, and yes, definitely rose is a great idea. And even with roses, we're gonna have highlights and shadows, right? So we'll pull some reds. Just want to get everything back up here. Okay, I think we're almost there. Okay, so if we're doing reds, we can decide, and you can decide any way you want which red is going to be your main color, which red is going to be your shadow, and which red is going to be your highlight. And I think we could go in a number of directions here. I think cherry could either be the main color or the shadow color. But let's start with burgundy as our shadow, cherry as our main color, and then we could go in any direction for our pinks for the shadow, or for the highlight. You could go anything from watermelon watermelon or tropical punch, or you could even go into one of the lighter pinks or a brighter pink even, and I'm going to show you some contrasts and comparisons between changing that color. And also forget, what if you wanted to do 3 greens and 2 colors of the flowers? So we could pull up olive for our darker tone here. We could do olive, grass, and lime, or just olive and lime, or just olive and grass, or all 3 of them. And then we could do either burgundy, cherry, and watermelon, or burgundy, cherry, and diva, or burgundy, cherry, and bubblegum, or burgundy, cherry, and princess. I like that one a lot too. And burgundy, cherry, and blush pink. Then, having said that, what if we started a little lighter in our reds? Let's make cherry our shadow color. And then let's make diva our mid-tone. And then we have lots of other options still. We could even just do that. It could be 3 greens. It could be 3 greens and 2 reds for the rose. Or, we'll leave that one up there just in case. Or we could do 2 greens and 3 reds and make this grass, lime, cherry, diva, and bubblegum. Or it could be cherry, diva, and princess. Or it could be cherry, diva, and blush pink. Or we could even go into peach, salmon, or coral from here too, because those reds and pinks look great in here. So we could even go with cherry, diva, and peach, cherry, diva, and salmon, or cherry, diva, and coral. See how the pinks and the reds and the peaches and the reds all kind of go together as well. And if you really looked and studied flowers, you'll see that they have lots of tones on. Let me grab, I have a silk flower behind me. I'm just going to grab it so we can pay attention to even the color variations on a silk plant. So this is just an artificial orchid, but notice the color variations in the greens. We've got, it's a little dusty too, sorry about that. So we've got 2 different greens in the leaves, a 3rd green in the bulbs, and then in the flowers we have a burgundy and a mid-tone purpley pink and a lighter pink in there. And then we even have yellow in the centers. So what the heck, let's do that too. Thanks, Angela. Okay. So let's keep our greens. I think we're pretty happy. I think our greens go nicely with the flowers still, but let's pull this down. Let's go back to burgundy for that dark tone, for the dark center of the flower here. And we're definitely going to pull out some sunshine yellow to go with it. So we could do burgundy, orchid, and sunshine yellow. Wow, we did it. Isn't that great? Isn't that interesting? And even let's pull out burgundy and let's just go with a darker purple even. We could even try sugar plum. So now we've gone with grass green, lime green, sugar plum, orchid, and sunshine yellow. And we could even pull out this one and go with something brighter still. We could do diva. Diva looks great with all of that as well. You know what else will look great here is watermelon. That looks great too. Thanks everybody. Yes, today is 900 episodes of Create, Share, Inspire podcast, which brings me to the next thing that I wanted to mention to you today. We've been doing this live show for 30 minutes a day, 5 and 6 days a week for about 4 years now. I'm guessing 4 years, is it something like that? Today's 900 episodes and it's been an amazing ride. And for the first time in all of those years, I'm going to take a hiatus. I'm going to take off I'm not going to do the podcast. I'm not going to do episode 901 until the day after Labor Day, September 7th. There are lots of things that I want to work on behind the scenes. I'm not going away. We are definitely going to have another episode eventually on September 7th, but in the meantime, I want to work on tutorial videos and some of the other types of videos that I get lots and lots of requests for, and I need some time to step back and maybe think of something fun and different, and maybe think of ways to improve. If you have suggestions, leave them for me in the comments. If you want to watch, if maybe you haven't seen all 900 episodes, you can go back and watch all of them if you want. Not taking a vacation, I actually have so much going on behind the scenes, and I have some really wonderful announcements that I'm going to be making on episode 901, so you don't want to miss that episode. It's going to be really exciting. It will most likely be September 7th at 9 a.m. If that changes, I will definitely let you know, because I will be here on YouTube the whole time. I just won't be live. I will be uploading lots of videos and still doing live premieres and that sort of thing. I'll still be on social media, anywhere else that you follow me, still be sending out emails and newsletters, and you can still reach me or Judy. You can contact Judy, Judi, at KristinOmdahl.com for any questions you might have. Leave questions and comments for me in any videos here on YouTube. But the podcast is just going to be about 3 weeks of taking a step back and figuring out maybe ways that I could improve it and what I want to do next. So that's that. And like I said, I'm not going away. You're going to see videos all the time. You're going to be able to contact me just as normal. Shipping is going on. We've got lots of amazing products here and lots of beautiful yarns and patterns on my website, and everything's going to be available. We still have all the bulk discounts and the free shipping promotions. So many great ways and the reward program. So many great ways for you to take advantage of great deals. And like I said, I'm still here for everything. I just won't be live for the next 3 weeks. It's the only thing that's going to change. Otherwise, everything else will be exactly as normal. Does anybody have any questions about that? Yeah, I have over 2,000 videos here on my YouTube channel, over 2,000, and 900 episodes of the podcast. So between 2,000 videos and 900 episodes of the podcast, there's lots and lots and lots for you to see, even with just what's here already. And I'm not going away. I am going to be uploading tutorial videos and working on videos for fall that I want to release when I come back September 7th. So lots, and I'm going to have exciting announcements in September, so you don't want to miss it. I've already scheduled episode 901, so you can what do you do if it's something scheduled? You can set a reminder for it now. If you're already subscribed to my channel, you'll probably be notified. And if you've set up notifications for YouTube on your device, whether it's your phone, your laptop, or your tablet, you will also be notified when, I can't see without my glasses. Thought I could. Yes, absolutely, Melanie. You could always go back and watch all 900 episodes as well. Maybe try a few, skip around, whatever. There's so much to see here on my channel already. And like I said, I'm not going away. I am definitely going to be working my tail off behind the scenes. Oh, Grace, you're going to hear from me. Grace knows what's going on. Grace knows some of what's going on. Judy knows some of what's going on. I'm incredibly busy behind the scenes, and I just want to take some time to get everything else ready for fall. And I think the best way to do that is to just take a step back. Yeah, we're still going to be busy. Yep. And Judy and Grace are still going to be busy too. All right, so who is ready to choose winners for last week's giveaway? Let's see. We're picking 5 winners, and I forgot to bring a notebook. So, okay, our first winner for Ball of Be So Baby yarn, and there's going to be a surprise with all of these winners too. They're going to get something, they're going to get a bag and a ball of yarn. So I'm giving away more than I even said I was going to. What's that phrase that I always get wrong? I'd rather Under promise and over deliver. I always want to say that backwards. I think I said it right. Okay, so our first winner this week is Terry Latham, Terry Latham. She is commenter number 142. Okay, so let's pick another one because I said we'd be picking 5, I believe. Judy's got it. Okay, next one is Sweet Melissa. Congratulations, Sweet Melissa. Comment number, did I say 142? Maybe that's, okay. So Sweet Melissa is our second winner. Okay, our third winner is Aisha Martawi-Jojo, Aisha, first name, last name Martowidjojo. Aisha Martawi-Jojo. Congratulations, that's winner number 3. And winner number 4 is Finding Serenity in Stitches. Finding Serenity in Stitches. Congratulations, you are our, is that our 4th winner? Yeah, 4th winner. So we got one more. Oh wait, Judy, are you ready? Got it, okay. Okay, and our 5th and final winner is Teresa Bassemier. Teresa, last name Bassemier. Congratulations, Teresa Bassemier. So that is our 5 winners for last week's giveaway. I will be contacting all 5 of them in the comments, and I will be commenting, letting everyone else know that the winners were chosen so that they know whether they won or lost. Won or didn't win. Nobody loses, just you either got chosen or you didn't. So I'll be doing all that after the show today, and we will definitely have giveaways again when we come back. Yeah, all of these winners need to email Judy, Judi, at kristinomdahl.com with their mailing address so that I can mail the yarn. If you're watching now, email Judy. If not, I will let you know that in the comment when I let you know that you are one of the 5 chosen winners, and we'll be sending out prizes to all 5 of them today or tomorrow, sometime soon. Well, depending on when we hear from them, obviously. All right, does anybody have any other questions? Yes, congratulations to all the winners. Very exciting. And if you have, now if you have requests for things you would like to see change or stay the same or be different on the podcast or on my YouTube channel or in future videos, if you have requests for future videos or future content on the podcast or whatever, anything video and live wise, leave a comment in today's video after the show's over when it's no longer live, and I can have a chance to read all of your requests. Share with me what you would like to see. Maybe you don't want anything to change. Maybe you want everything to change. Maybe you want some more this, more that, less this, less that. I'm open to, it doesn't mean I'm going to necessarily take everybody's advice, but I definitely want to hear what your thoughts are and see what works for me and what doesn't. But I think it might be interesting to see what you're looking for. Okay, are there any other questions? This was so fun today. Did you guys like doing color theory with Mother Nature inspiration? I thought that was a lot of fun today. Hopefully you did too. I'm reading the comments on my laptop. Okay, I'm seeing that everybody enjoyed the color theory today. I'm not seeing any more questions, so thanks again, everybody, for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes here with me. I hope you enjoyed color theory, talking about Mother Nature inspired color theory. How fun was that? I hope you enjoyed me talking about my new dress. I love clothes, you know that. Hope you enjoyed chatting with me and everyone else. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Congratulations on 900 episodes of Create, Share, Inspire podcast. We would not be here if it wasn't for all of you. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes with me 900 times. This is amazing, and I'm so excited to see where we're going to go for the next 900 episodes. We are taking a small hiatus for the first time ever and taking about 3 weeks off from the live podcast, but I will be uploading videos and doing everything else normally, just not doing the podcast until September 7th, and I will have big announcements to share with you on September 7th for the 900 first episode, so you want to set a reminder for that. It's going to be really exciting, and I can't wait to see you all again. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. I'll see you September 7th. Well, I'll probably see you sooner than that for other live premieres and videos. Anyway, have the great rest of your summer, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.